Today I'm taking a look at one of Connecticut's not-so-dead malls. This is the Westfield Trumbull Mall in Trumbull, Connecticut. Now, while this is definitely not a dead mall, it's a very historic mall. It's actually the first fully enclosed mall in all of Connecticut. It opened in 1964 as the Trumbull Shopping Park, and the original anchor stores were E.J. Corvette Discount, D.M. Reed's, Walbaum Supermarket, and Woolworth's. And to be completely honest with you, I've never heard of E.J. Corvette Discount or D.M. Reed's. Definitely heard of Walbaum's and Woolworth's, though. And two more interesting facts I learned when I was doing research for this video was that this was actually the first mall ever owned by the Westfield Group when they purchased it in 1977, and now they own dozens of malls. And it also had the first Fye Store, which was opened in 1993. I've never been to this mall before, so I'm not sure how busy it used to be in the past or how busy it is normally nowadays, but this was filmed on a Sunday afternoon around 2 o'clock, and I would say it was very busy, in my opinion. I'm sure there's busier malls, but so far in Connecticut, this is the busiest one I've been to. One thing I did find unusual about this mall, though, was the layout. It's 2 stories, and the first story is basically a big square, so it's not hard to know where you're going. But when you get up to the second floor, it's actually in a figure 8 configuration. So, it's really not that complicated ultimately. But if you've never been here before, you can definitely get confused as to where you are and where you're supposed to go next. Coming up here on the right is the Fye Store, which was the first Fye ever. And I'm not sure if that's the original location, though, or if it moved around in the mall. So if you've been here, back in the 90s when this opened, let me know, is that where it originally was, or did they move to a different storefront? So now what I'm going to do is pretty much a full walkthrough of the mall, just documenting everything, pointing out items of interest if any pop up, and then who knows, maybe 10, 20, 30 years from now when this mall is inevitably closed, we can look back at this video and say, hey, remember what it was like in 2022? That was pretty cool. And also, I did have to add background music to this video because the mall was playing its own music in the background, which would almost certainly get a copyright claim on this video, so sorry about that. And don't forget, if you like this type of video, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I have a lot more mall videos coming up, as well as flea market videos, abandoned places videos, and a whole bunch of other videos that I can't even think of right now. And if you like this video in particular, please give me a thumbs up and leave a comment in the comment section. Thanks. Here's the Target. This is actually the site of the old D.M. Reed's building, which was demolished in 2007, and then this Target building was built in 2008. If anybody remembers what stores were in here back in the 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, let me know in the comments. Thought this was kind of funny. Apparently the mall runs on Windows 10 and somebody forgot to log in. And it was not 9:57 a.m. or p.m., so the clock on their computer is wrong too. I thought this was pretty cool. Here on the left is actually an aquarium. It's Seaquest Interactive Aquariums. And I was really considering going in, but I didn't bring the right camera equipment for inside like that. So if anybody wants to see a video of Seaquest Interactive Aquariums, let me know, and maybe someday I can come back out here and film it. All right, well now let's head up to the second level. I don't think I've ever seen a 7-Eleven inside a mall like this. That's unusual. I like the skylight. It's a nice touch. Uh-oh, security guard. There's the second level of Target. There were definitely a few closed storefronts in here, but I would say the vast majority of the stores are still open. Here's another one of those WOW arcades, which is the same ones that were in the Buckland Hills Mall and the Crystal Mall. So apparently this is a pretty big chain, which I didn't know about until recently because I just never go to malls anymore. Here's the old Lord & Taylor. Lord & Taylor was one of the main anchor stores at one point, but it closed back in 2021, just last year, because I think pretty much all the Lord & Taylors closed. I think the whole company went out of business, actually. Alright, so I'm going to head back down to the first floor now, but don't leave quite yet, because once I head out of here, I'm going to get in the car and do a whole drive around of the lot, just so you can get an idea of what the entire place looks like. Here's an overhead view of what the place looked like back in 1966, just 2 years after it opened. And here's what it looks like today. The portion circled in red is the original mall, and everything else was added on at some point over the years. This is the upper entrance to Target, and I'm not sure why it's closed, but it's, as you can see, completely roped off there. And there you have it. That is the Westfield Trumbull Mall in Trumbull, Connecticut. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already done so. And I'll see you next time.